Brad, just with the Jack Zebel suspension. No, I was just joking. Mate, this week you've got Ben Cunnington covered in the side to come back in.
Yeah, I mean, he's ready to go. He's been in really good form in the VFL, and I think 34 possessions, 4 goals a couple of weeks ago. And, you know, we sent him back to the VFL for a reason, to get some real confidence. He hasn't lost any of his outstanding ability, but we need him now. We need him to step up, and Jack Zebel fills, or obviously leaves a fair void, so we think Ben Cunnington can fill that pretty easily.
So is he straight in?
Yeah, well, we'll bring him certainly into the squad. We'll make a decision between Garlett, Greenwood, you know, because they're similar players, and but we'll pick our 25, and then we'll finalise that squad later on Sunday. But you know, Cunnington, Garlett is very line ball. They've both been playing for North Ballarat, both consistently in the best players. And Greenwood's a bit different because he's at Werribee, but you know, we know what a hard contested player Levi is. So when you're looking to replace Jack Zebel's hard toughness, then Levi Greenwood's certainly someone we look to.
Does Levi also have that added string to his bow, enable so you can get him to tag, basically?
Yeah, well, I think that he's shown he can do that in the past, and Trent Cotchin, Brett Delidio, you know, Shane Tuck have been in terrific form. So you know, Richmond are a really good contested side, but even though they're still number one in the competition for uncontested possession, but also for you know, for running and spreading from the contest. So we're going to need to take care of those players. So Levi gives us another option there.
And Cam Pedersen, also another player who's been doing his bit in the VFL in recent times.
Yeah, I just said in the press conference earlier that you know, I think he's an AFL player. You know, he deserves to be playing AFL footy each week, and at the moment he's just being kept out by the players who are performing at AFL level. So we're really confident. Obviously, there's a bit of a question mark over Petrie. We're confident Pedersen could come in and replace Drew and play a similar role, and he can also replace Drew's role in the ruck as well. So it's good that we've got that depth.
A lot of talk about Richmond being fired up after the Gold Coast affair. Your boys would be just as focused, though. Yeah,
we've been in some pretty big games of late. You know, it's funny. You know, we've been in a month of so-called crunch games, and you know, this do or die, or you know, 8-point games, all that sort of stuff. So this is just another one of those. So we'll look forward to the challenge. Richmond will come out firing. We haven't played them for a long time, but the clashes have always been good in the past, and we look forward to seeing, you know, two fairly inexperienced sides go at it in what is hopefully a long rivalry ahead.
With all the distraction with the Zebel sanction and all the talk, I mean, it's Thursday and people are still talking about it. What do you say to the players to make sure that they're switched on and just ready for Richmond?
Oh, well, look, we've got to make sure that this, we're bitterly disappointed by the decision. I'm sure that's been made public by now. But we've got to be galvanised in our approach to the contest, and we've got to make sure nothing takes our focus away from the task at hand on Sunday afternoon. And you know, it's our only game at the MCG for the year. So, you know, we're hoping our supporters will enjoy getting out to the MCG and supporting us, and we've got to be galvanised and focused on the task, and you know, I can tell you we're looking forward to it.